Hello and welcome, I'm Marco. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. Let's continue our World Conquest campaign. If you saw my channel update video, you already know that I restarted this campaign. Last episode we ended in 1500, this is the one. We were at war with Austria. I said it several times, we are behind the schedule that I wanted. It's very important that we start killing everyone as soon as possible. So 15 years late, and 15 years late due to unlucky, because I was unlucky with the rulers. It would be better, much better to restart. Fortunately, I started playing a game that was supposed to go for the 5 colonies achievement. This was mostly played at speed 5, but I was so lucky in this game with the rulers that I quickly saw that this would be much better to continue the world conquest from this save, because we have I was very lucky with my rulers. The 000 guy died rather quickly, and I got an event where I was able to choose my heir, best guy that I could wish for. Well, not exactly the best, because admin power 6, admin and military power 6 would be awesome too, but what I really wanted for the early game was this, and I'm not behind in technology in the other areas, as you can see there. But we have a 22 years gap here, because I was going to continue this, cut some corners with my strategy, but I think it's too risky. I don't want to find myself 100 years from now and see that I cannot achieve my goals simply because I decided to cut some corners. So let's go back to the previous save. Where I'm going to explain the best as I can what I did, or what I'm going to do. The objective for this war, because as you can see there we are now 390 diplomatic power. This will be enough to unlock this idea here. This reduce the time to fabricate claims by 50%. This is extremely important. The reason why I'm behind the schedule is that I still need the diplomatic tech 6. I need the diplomatic tech 6 because I want to be able to build an embassy. As you can see there, it requires diplomatic tech 6, so I cannot start lobbying without having the embassy, or if I do that, I would have to accept the loss of a diplomat, which is very tough for a world conquest game, in my opinion. But I think that's too risky, like I said. So what I was going to do now, I was going to release several of these minor countries, these countries that are dead, like Switzerland. Take one province for me and then release them as a vassal after the war. Release them as a vassal. I wanted just one province, 1 or 2 provinces from Tyrol, and at least 1 province where we have Styria. This will give me a huge aggressive expansion, because this is the Holy Roman Empire, where aggressive expansion is even higher than anywhere in other places. That's why I was attacking the Inca. This is a tip from DDR Jake. At this point you might be wondering, but you're already at your diplomatic relations limit. If you are going to release these countries, you'll be way above your limit. So what's up? Well, diplomatic power for a world conquest, in my opinion, well, it's good to have diplomatic power, but after some point is rather, well, you can live without it, because diplomatic power is useful mainly for trades and naval stuff, and we really don't. Navy is fine, it's good to have a navy, but it's not really essential, especially if we take care of countries that have navies early on, like I did with Portugal, like I'm going to do with England, and I'm doing already that in the New World, because I'm not letting anyone else colonize, so they hopefully won't have time to create colonial nations. That will give me a bit of trouble. So Diplomatic power is not really that useful, unless of course for to get that embassy and reduce war exhaustion, vassalize people, but we can also make them our vassals in other ways. For example, if I want Salzburg as my vassal, without having diplomatic power, I cannot do it unless, of course, I have a claim on their only province, their capital. Then I can fully annex them in 1.5.2 without diplomatic power. Also, if you are going against, like for example, right here, this is a good example. Baden is probably one province minor. Yeah, there he is. So in this peace treaty, I could simply ask for Baden and annex them, outright annex them without the need of diplomatic power. And there's not a. What I think it's more amusing is that there's no penalty for being above your diplomatic relations limit. It will go to -100 and that's it. Nothing else will happen. So you can have as many vessels as you want, as many military access as you want. You can guarantee you can have royal marriage. You can have whatever you want, because well, the worst thing that can happen to you is that you will go to -100 and you'll stay there. So yeah. So I wanted to do this to Austria, rip them into pieces, and there are lots of people here already willing to become my vassals. Well, select exactly one guy that is not willing to become a vassal, but these guys are. These guys cannot enter royal marriage, not a big deal, we can annex them. So lots of people are willing to become our vassals peacefully. So yeah, that's what happened. I think it's time to go back to the other save and continue from there. As you can see here, I did a few tests, but I went only to 1545 and not more than that. So that's where my tests go, and the rest is only theory. So let's go. The 5 colonies is now our conquest game. In this, at this point, I already annexed Portugal, annexed Aragon. Austria inherited the Burgundian lands. We already have a huge amount of vassals. As you can see here, some were by force. So we have almost 300 regiments. We don't have more because I'm below my force limit, and probably these guys also lost several. Because unfortunately I was stupid, careless, and allowed the Danish fleet to pin my transports. So these two armies are stuck over here, but we already have a very high war score, so we can piece them out whenever we want. I already went to war with Austria and ripped them apart. As you can see here, I released Styria, they are my vassals, Tyrol, and I'm also already, I have at this point I have a 96% overextension because I could not annex Bavaria in one go. I think I am fabricating a claim. I should fabricate a claim. Okay, I already have that claim. Yeah, so next war we are going to fully annex them and release them as vassals. That war will put me at war with France and Bohemia too. What else? So this is our empire right now. These guys are all under our control. So you must be wondering why I don't want to do the usual stuff, faster reforms, and unite and have my horde of vassals. Well, because that takes too long, I can start expanding at least 50 years before I am able to unite to revoke the privileges. So I think it's well worth it. Besides that, after they are all my vassals, it will be easy to pass the reforms. I just have to annex and release to get enough imperial authority to pass the reforms. And once I click the button, everything here will be united and I won't be above my diplomatic power anymore. This is regarding the Holy Roman Empire, but I'm going to use the same tactics all over the place. And so I will probably be way ahead, way above my diplomatic power for most of the game. Hopefully with enough diplomatics, with enough diplomats, and if I do this fast enough, I will be able to have a huge territory by the end of this game. But we will see. This is gameplay to unlock the World Conquest achievement and not really to have all provinces under Castile belonging to Castile, but we will see what happens. We have a long time. So yeah, I'm improving relations with Pomerania, I think, because they might be willing to join us as vassals later on. Doing the same with these guys. If I take a province in the UK, in England, these guys will be willing to join to be my vassals. These guys too. Right now, the only thing that's stopping that is the distance between borders. So we are at war with Denmark. We are at war with England. They are already defeated. Just waiting for the right time to take one province from them. We might still have 2 years for that. We can wait 2 years, keep them under siege. I'm attacking the Aztecs to be able to. They are huge. They've eaten the Zapotec and the Maya as usual. I have rather big stacks here because I don't want to micromanage these. They won't attack me with so much people, so much regiments in one province, and I'm not exactly in a hurry. I'm also sieging these guys because I'm going to use them as part of the DDR check trick to get rid of aggressive expansion. Last time that I played this was exactly 1 week ago, so I don't remember exactly what I was doing. I think building these heavies is a mistake. Let's get rid of them. Cannot compete with 9 of these heavies, and they are expensive as hell. Am I building them somewhere else? Nope. So let's use that money to build more cogs. It'll take less time to build too. And we can ferry the army using this second fleet. We have the first limits, of course. Okay, let's hire some more mercs. Let's go, let's unpause. Hopefully these guys will take the ships out of here, but don't know. Vassal horde is crossing the strait. Okay, this needs to stop. Whenever that happens, go there. Okay, so let's support the rebels. What's up? Probably supported the wrong rebels, that's it. The vassals are going to take care of these. Okay, go there. Anyway, so we have Okay, good ruler for diplomatic power, but that's irrelevant now. Now what we need is military and admin, so let's make this guy. Let's put this guy at the head of the army, maybe he will die. We have a... yeah, this guy is much better. Here they come. Gonna lose lots of regiments this way. Okay, let's bring these guys north. Be careful less about your rebels. Colonizing stuff. Soon we'll have another colony. Let's fire some more regiments because we have lots of revolt risk here. Still, I don't think these guys will be able to stop the vessels for long. Especially when I unload the troops there. There. They're losing money again. Okay, can go there. So in this game, we have an we have some rebel sentiment here, or what? No, it's an active missionary. Care less. (1524) we need to go to war with Bavaria, which is allied with France. It's probably a good idea to sign a peace treaty with Denmark. Okay, this will do. Give me money, and I think that's it. Need to prepare for the war with France. So this also needs to stop. Okay, foreign imperial authority. So these guys now love us. Time to send our diplomats there to make them our vassals. Okay, so Okay, let's help Scotland. We're quite exposed to the peasants' war. Hopefully, it won't happen, or it'd be terrible to say the least. Let's hire some more mercs. We're going to need them against France, that's for sure. Okay, so we have our diplomats available. Let's use them. So this is what I did with everyone else. Let's bestow some imperial grace, bring them up rather quickly. I think some other countries here were released. Yeah. That's broken guarantee. I am going to take a break here. Thank you for watching and take care.